Good morning or good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel. And if you guys missed my last video, which you might want to go check it out, we're getting rid of the old 4x4 blue truck. It's a pretty good truck, but it's a little rusty. It's time to upgrade, and we went over to Ohio and picked us up a 2004 Chevy Silverado single cab short bed 4x4, and that's going to be our new truck build. This truck is definitely going to be changing a lot over the next couple weeks. So we're getting car parts coming in almost every other day right now. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned to see this build. So this build's going to go pretty quick and definitely be a big change from what it looks like right now. So we haven't picked out a name for her yet. We're just kind of calling her a little street truck. I'm not sure what I'm going to call her, or if I will pick a name for her. Most all my vehicles have a name. But I get a lot of people on Instagram asking me every now and then, like, what should they do to their truck? What's the first upgrade they should do to their truck or their car, or what I think that they should do. And honestly, the first upgrade we're going to do on the little street truck, and I think most of you guys should do if you haven't done yet, is tint. So today we're getting we got to take the old window tint off, and tomorrow, which is going to be Monday morning, we are getting tint put on. And if you guys never looked into tint or thought about tint, I seriously would suggest doing so. I have Betty White 5% all the way around with an upper and lower eyebrow, and I absolutely love it. It's a great privacy, and I think it makes the whole look of the vehicle completely different. But also make sure you check out your local laws, because a lot of state laws, you can't have tint on the front windows, front driver and passenger side windows, or have it on the windshield. So you are running that risk of getting a ticket if you do that. But for me, it's worth it because I love having the tint. I love having the privacy. Also, I work third shift sometimes, so I'm a vampire, so my eyes can't adjust to the light all the time, so I'm always wearing sunglasses. But so I did a poll on Instagram with you guys, asked what you thought about the windshield, if I should do a full windshield or the double eyebrows like Betty White, and I think it was like a 40-60 that everybody said I should do the full windshield. And I do a lot of nighttime driving as I am on third shift, so I took that into effect, sat in my buddy's truck, and after looking in there, I think I'm definitely going to go with the double eyebrows, just because I do drive at night. A lot of people said to put 35% on the windshield, and that's about perfect. It's like wearing sunglasses, but if it's nighttime and it does rain, it's definitely restricts your vision, so that's why I'm going to go with the double eyebrow. It's $40 for the upper, $40 for the lower, and that way I still have a clear view in the center. So we are planning on going 5% all the way around on the little street truck. And if you guys are wondering, about percentages, or if you think that's too dark, here's an example on the Vet. So the Vet, we have an 18% back window, and the sides were, I believe, 20 or 25. And it's actually too light for my preference. I didn't want to go too dark when I first did it. And then after having it for a couple of years, I realized it was definitely not dark enough and you could see right in. And I think 5% is definitely the way to go on the sides. We got to take the old window tint off because it's a little wavy. There's some wrinkles on it, and they're going to charge me a lot extra for them to remove it as opposed to me removing it. So that's going to save me a little extra bucks, because most places it actually costs more to remove the tint than it does to install it. So we're going to pull the Vet out, pull the truck in. It's a little warm outside, and let's get started. So I use YouTube a lot. It's a great, powerful tool. Watched a couple videos on how to remove tint, and a lot of guys said just take a heat gun, heat up the tint, get it nice and warm, and then you can take a razor blade and make sure you go nice and flush, and make sure you don't scratch your glass. But then you just nick that little corner up, and then you just heat it up and start peeling it as you go. And I'm just going to keep heating the rest of the window up as I go to try to get less residue on the window as possible, which is going to save us some time. And then we're going to take Windex after and get all the residue up and nice and cleaned up. Alright guys, so we got this window done. That honestly probably took me like 25-30 minutes to get it all super clean. You might even have luck using like Goopy Gone, if you do use a razor, to get some of that residue off. Just be super careful. Alright guys, so we just took the truck, dropped it off, they tinted it in a couple hours, I took a nap, and we went and picked it back up. So here it is, comparison of the new window tint next to stock windows on my other truck, just so you guys can see what it looks like. So I did get 5% all the way around, as well as a double eyebrow on the front instead of a full windshield. I did just go with the double eyebrow because I do a lot of driving at night, and I didn't want to have any obstructions or anything like that. So as you guys can see, it's a huge difference compared to stock glass. Almost can't even see it from the outside. Alright, now that we're sitting inside, it does seem a little dark, but you can see out pretty well. There's the double eyebrow. It is kind of small. It's a little bit smaller than Betty White's eyebrow, but I'm alright with that. Alright guys, so for the window tint, I did go to the best place in town. They are a little bit on the expensive side, but if anything goes wrong with the window tint, I can just take it right back to them and they'll fix it on the spot. It did cost me right about like 310 bucks out the door. It wasn't super cheap. I know there's a lot of other places that could do it for a lot cheaper, but I just wanted to make sure that it was the best one and I didn't have to mess with it 2 years down the road and start getting a lot of bubbling and stuff like that. So definitely worth it in my opinion. It is definitely illegal, that's for sure, but I absolutely love it, and probably wouldn't change it up or have it any other way. If I could do it on the same on the Corvette, I probably would, because the Corvette's just not dark enough for me. But hope you guys like the videos, and let me know if you have any questions about tint, and hope this helped you guys out. Maybe you guys can get your stuff tinted out, or it's already tinted out. If it is, let me know what percentage you got below, and see if we have a little competition who's got the darkest tint. So got a lot of stuff coming up, got a lot of new parts arriving almost every other day, so things definitely going to be changing looks huge here soon. And stay tuned for more updates on the build. Thanks for watching guys, enjoy, have a good day.